One of my favorite things to do on Diecastbuffet is easily review COT diecasts. Here is Denny Hamlin's 2010 FedEx Freight Toyota Camry. Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. Welcome back to another NASCAR Diecast review. Today it's going to be yet another COT review. I am super stoked. Here is Denny Hamlin's 2010 FedEx Freight Toyota Camry, and believe it or not folks, this diecast is 10 years old already. Wow! So this is the FedEx Freight car from 2010, and the packaging for this is actually pretty cool. You kind of have like a Joe Gibbs Racing pattern all over the box, and it's like very faint. You know, this is back when they actually let the teams brand the merchandise boxes for these, and I gotta admit, you know, there's subtle little things like this. Like, I would love this. Like, even if they just went back to the style where each team has their own brand logo around the box, but it's kind of like, for instance, Hendrick could be blue, or Levine Family Racing could be orange and have their logo, you know, just something like that. You know, each team's box be color coded. I would love that. Unfortunately, we get stuff like this. Oh boy, folks, do I have a treat for y'all today. Here is Denny Hamlin's FedEx Freight Toyota Camry out of the box. Oh my Jesus, man, this is a beautiful car. Holy cow. This is an amazing looking car. I mean, to start off, you kind of have that gloss Joe Gibbs Racing kind of, you know, black all around the whole car, right? And then you kind of have like this sharp kind of red, I would say a pinstripe with a transition fade on each end. You just all across the side of the car. And then, man, look at that splitter. Oh my God, I love these COT diecasts. If you can't tell already, I freaking love them. So over here on the nose, you got the FedEx Freight logo, which is kind of skewed, unfortunately. You kind of pan down just a little bit, and then you got one of my favorite things about the Denny Hamlin cars is that the Camry logo is actually colored as well, depending on the FedEx style of logistics. Of course, this one being the Freight one, you got that, oh my God, man, that red splitter. Look, it's not like a blood red, it's not a bright red, it's like a candy red, right? Not candy apple, it's like a candy red, like that kind of like red pink kind of look. Look, I freaking love this thing. Like, I'm far from a Denny Hamlin fan, but my lord, Joe Gibbs Racing has easily the best paint schemes of the last 15 years. That's just my opinion. They've had just unbelievably good paint schemes, and this is just prime example right here. So you got a very skewy contingency decal. Unfortunately, this side it's correct. This side's oof. So you got what is that? Goodyear, Gatorback, something. Mail, Comp, Edelbrock, Rebestos, Sunoco, Wix air filters, Toyota Camry. You got the little headlights and gizmos. Love that kind of chrome effect to the grill. Kind of like a fade transition above the splitter. Oh my lord, that is lovely. Then over here to the left side of the car, you know, Denny Hamlin's cars, they always just look like a midnight car. They just look like a midnight special edition car. I mean, even the Goodyear logo is red. I mean, if I had a race car, this is the type of stuff I'd want. I want the Chevrolet logo to be the color of the car, like the accent color. I want the Goodyear joint. I want the name joint. I want everything, even the back of the car. I want all that stuff to be the alternate color of the car. That's just me. I just love alternate, you know, colors. I don't know what the heck's going on here, though. Ugh, what kind of crap is this? Okay, so I'm guessing there's some type of raced effect here. I'm going to try to scrub this off real quick. Well, that unfortunately is going to be staying on the car. I tried to scrape it. I don't know if I did anything, but that sucks. Over here to the contingencies, you got NASCAR Race Car, NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. One thing I will say about the 2019s is they have greatly improved on contingencies from 10 years ago. You can see how pixelated these logos are. They don't have that on 2019s anymore. Thank goodness. Holly, 3M, DirecTV, USG, Lincoln Welders, Dow Chemical, O'Reilly, Auto Parts, Autometer, Jags, Mac Tools, and Tisson. Over here you got Freightliner, Sherwin-Williams, Mac Tools again, Doosan, and I can't read that one below it. I got only Coca-Cola on the B post. Got Denny Hamlin there, and nothing on the C pillar. And of course FedEx Freight with the bootleg race damage. Nothing on the corner panel, and I love that. No American ethanol ring, just nice and clean. Nothing on the winglets as well. Over here on the tail end of the car, you got FedEx.com. It's a little skewy, as well as the Toyota logo and the headlight. So it's like this whole back end of the car was kind of applied to a slight angle. There's some type of scratch or hair or something right there in the middle of the spoiler, and I'm going to assume it's a scratch. Again, I don't know if this car was taken out of the box previously because the box is a little bit weathered, so I'm assuming it's set in someone's garage, someone's little hobby room, collected a lot of dust. I don't see any dust on the spoiler, and that's a little thing I've noticed, that if you ever see dust on the COT spoiler, and that crevice right there, or this crevice right here, I would say it, more likely or not, that car was displayed on the shelf for an extended period of time, and they wiped it off, and they couldn't wipe off the corners. That you can do that with any portion of the car, you know, hard to reach areas like this little portion right here. If there's dust there, more likely or not, they took it off the shelf, they wiped it with their shirt, they put it in the box, and they sold it to you. I don't see that level of dust here, so I'm assuming this was displayed carefully. Once again, FedEx Freight, Denny Hamlin 11, just an amazing font. Just look at that transition red. I mean, it goes all the way from the bumper, all the way underneath the FedEx logo, through the numbers, down to the skirt, my dude. And then it kind of washes up, and then you just got like a bright, fluorescent-esque splitter, and it looks unbelievably amazing. I love it. Over here to the roof, you got the Denny Hamlin number, which is kind of the inverted version. You have red in the middle, then purple, then white. Meanwhile, it's white, purple, then red on the doors. Very nice. It's a slightly different font, very similar to the Eric Jones, Tony Stewart, Matt Kenseth, Joey Logano effect, where the roof number is a bold font while the side numbers are more of a fast font. I think it looks amazing in my opinion. Very good job there, Joe Gibbs Racing. And then you go over here to the deck lid, and you got FedEx Freight. It's kind of at a curve, like the Fed on the FedEx is kind of a little slanted down, so that's okay though. A little bit of a mishap, but nonetheless, still an amazing diecast. Holy cow, folks! This is a just unbelievable diecast. One of the best looking Hamlin cars I've ever seen. These colored ones are just top notch. Man, they are amazing. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what y'all think about this car in the comment section below. I try to read every comment. I try to, like I legit do. You can go check just about every single one of my videos, and if someone comments, 95% of the time, I do reply. It might take me a day, but I will reply. That's just how I do things. Thank y'all so much for watching. Thank y'all so much again for 1,000 subscribers. I'm gonna keep telling y'all thank you. I hope y'all know that. Hope you're having a great one, folks. Diecast Buffet. Like, comment, and subscribe. Signing off.